is prancing. Etienne just let him out in the house, and he is prancing around the room. Not running, prancing. It's very cute. I'll be right back. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, and good afternoon.
Hey. I'm trying to exercise you, buddy. You've been doing fine to me.
Sometimes I get on here. Sometimes I get on here and forget that I'm on this live and I'm waiting for people to join, and now I'm on my phone like, yeah, what? Huh? Answering text messages. Good morning, Pam. Good morning. That girl is special, 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 special. Yeah. I am, I just think today is the beginning, the end of the beginning, right? Good morning, Alicia. Good morning, Susanna. It's the end of the beginning. It feels like the vacation is over now. It's all over. So now here we go. The end of the beginning of the year. I don't know how to feel. Good morning, Tobiah. I don't know how to feel. I've gotten a lot of organization done. I feel refreshed in a lot of ways, but not enough. But I'm not complaining. I don't mean that I feel a void of any kind. I just feel like, okay, there's a little bit more refreshing that I need to do. You did your 50 sit-ups, sir? See, I'm going to throw something at him because he hears me talking to him and he's not responding. You want me to throw something at you? He does. He needs me to throw something at him.
What was that for?
You hear me talking to you.
No, I didn't.
Did you finish your 50 sit-ups?
Yes.
Okay. Good morning. Oh, good morning. I'm sorry, what was that? Good morning, Diane. Go do that in there because that makes too much noise. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So we're going to talk this morning about our, what do you guys want to talk about? Because we could talk about some Buddha bowls. But what do you want to talk about? How does this feel today? Today is Sunday. How do you feel today? How do you feel like you've gotten enough done to get your year started off right? Because to me, it really starts now. Because we had Christmas and then a day or two between, for me, I had to work. And then we had New Year's. And New Year's was on Friday, so then it's all weekend. It feels like the beginning of the year. New Year Day. Why is there an S on the end of it? Why do we need, it should be apostrophe S. The New Year's first day, okay, New Year's apostrophe S day. That makes sense. But saying Happy New Year's, it's only one New Year. Good morning, Elaine. It's only one New Year. Why do we say Happy New Year's? No, it's Happy New Year. Anyway, some people do say Happy New Year. Other people say Happy New Year's. Whatever. How do you feel? I feel like when we go to school, when we went to school when we were younger and we got 2 weeks vacation or a week and a half vacation, whatever the vacation time was, we got spoiled. I have not recovered from my 2 weeks vacation between Christmas and the New Year. I have not recovered. I have not recovered from 2 months of summer vacation. So I always feel like summertime is for vacation. We should just only have to work 10 months out of the year. We get set up for understanding that we get programmed that way from childhood. 10 months and 2 months free time. So I think that's what we should be getting. 10 months and then 2 months free time. And in that 10-month period, we need to have at least 2 weeks for Christmas. We need to have a week for spring break. Don't condition me from the time I'm 5 until 18 to have these big, huge breaks. And then from that point on, nothing. You get 2 weeks for the whole entire year, and it must accrue over the year. So you don't start off. Some jobs you do, but you don't start off your job with 2 weeks vacation. You have to accrue that vacation over the course of the year. So by the end of the year, you have accrued 2 weeks, but that means you have to wait a whole damn year to take a vacation if you want it to be, paid for. They don't condition us right from childhood. That's not right, y'all. It's not right. It's not right. It's not right. I got PTSD. I need my vacation time. Post-academic stress syndrome. So I got PASD, PASD. Anyway, how have you guys started off the year? I'm starting off my year with planning for Buddha Bowls. Yes, that was a big letdown when I first started working. Right. And it still is a letdown for me. Then wait a minute, Pam. Then I worked for 8 years for a company that did shut down between Christmas and New Year's. New Year, between Christmas and the New Year. They shut down. So actually about a week, right? 8 years. Now when I go to a job and they're like, you got to work on the 26th. I'm like, excuse me? Isn't that an automatic holiday? Is it from the 24th actually until the 1st? Isn't that automatic holiday? And I remember that job. They used to have to call me every year. They used to have to call me every year and say, Kai, we're back to work today. Are you coming in? I'm not complaining. Okay, I'm complaining. I'm not. Am I complaining? Well, that's what I feel like. That's what I feel like. I need my, who is this talking about? Let's be thankful. I'm always thankful. We don't have to only be thankful at the beginning of the year. We could be thankful. Oh, that's Suli. I knew it had to be Miss Feel Good Suli. Let's be thankful. Let's count the blessings from the water and the sun. Let's count air. Fine. We've talked about gratefulness, Suli. We've talked about gratefulness. We've talked about peace and tranquility. We've talked about sanity versus insanity. Right, as I bark it out, that's for real. We've talked about all of it. All of it. We get to talk about it all the time. We talk about it all day, every day. And no day is best for complaining. No day is better for gratefulness than no day is better for complaining than gratefulness. We can be grateful and still complain. I'm not really complaining though. I'm saying that this is how I feel every year at the start. When it's time to go back to work, I feel like, where's the rest of my time off? That's what I feel like. Although I'm going back to a job, you're right. I have a job. You have a job. We have a job. Oh, shut up with that. Ugh. Suli, come with the hippie. I ain't trying to be hippie today, Suli. Fine. Let's talk about Buddha Bowls. Let's talk about food. Fine, Suli. All right, so we're gonna talk about Suli won't let me. Suli won't let me be me. Suli won't let me be great today. Suli trying to force me to be great when I ain't trying to be great. Fine. Damn it, Suli. All right, we're going to talk about Buddha bowls. So we're supposed to have, and just for the record, I feel good. I'm not really complaining. I feel good. I just think it's funny how how we're so conditioned, and then we have to hit the real world. And then, and I'm always thinking back to, oh, I remember summer vacation. Oh, I remember Christmas vacation. I also remember snow. There's no snow out here. I remember snow. Global warming, y'all. Anyway. Suli says, start out the new year right. Whatever. The new year already started, Suli. We're in it. All right, so we're going to talk about Buddha bowls. So this is the book that I have that we are going to be preparing a Buddha bowl from this book. Now, just because it says vegan, where is it? Just because it says vegan, that doesn't mean a thing. If you're not vegan, so what? It's vegetables. Okay, it's vegetables and grains. So you can still have vegetables and grains. And if you're not vegan and you have to have some sort of meat with every single meal, that's a shame. But whatever, add some meat to your bowl. Again, it's a shame that you can't go eat in one meal without some sort of meat. That's a shame. However, no judgment, but that's a shame. But if you need some meat, just add some meat. I want to tell you, I want to challenge you, though, to not add any meat. I want to challenge you to prepare these bowls exactly how these bowls are supposed to be prepared, and challenge you to appreciate, to be grateful for this combination of foods. You will find that you will get tremendously full and be tremendously satisfied. Unless there's something wrong with you. But you will be tremendously full and tremendously satisfied by eating this bowl, this food, exactly how you're supposed to prepare it without adding any extra or adding any meat. So I want to challenge you to do a bona fide vegan bowl. However, you choose whether you're going to take that challenge or not. We have quite a few different options here. I have created, I'm going to tell you guys what I've done out of here, and then I'm going to post the names. I'm going to show you the pictures. Remember the picture, because I am not taking a picture and posting it. I am showing you now. I'm not doing all that extra work. I love y'all, but not that much. So one of the ones that I have done is the green machine. Gotta see what you guys can see. See that? Doesn't it look so delicious? I have prepared this dish, the green machine. Look, you can't see me peeking under this thing. It has tahini dressing that you make. It's full of vegetables, broccoli, green cauliflower. Now, I didn't have green cauliflower, so I just used regular cauliflower. Coconut oil, black pepper, kale leaves, sweet peas, and avocado. If you want to add the garnishes, then the garnishes are hemp seeds and pistachios. I also did not have that, so I could not add that to mine. Okay, yeah, I'll take the challenge. My family is vegan for the month of January every year. It's called the Daniel Fast, but Z and I never joined. Okay, thank you for taking the challenge. I turned away from my complaining, so you take the challenge. It was an even exchange. This is really green. It's really good, you guys. It's so. I think this is the first one I made, and this is what made me fall in love with these Buddha bowls. So the dressing is a basil tahini dressing. It's made with tahini, fresh basil, garlic, avocado oil, apple cider vinegar, maple syrup, curry powder, paprika, a pinch of cayenne. I did not use cayenne, and then some black pepper. So this is the green machine. That's going to be one of our options for our Buddha bowl party. The other one is the, I want to make sure that it's things that I've tried. So there's the roasted vegetable. So good morning, good morning. Good morning, Rose. I can hear the crunchy sounds already as I chow all that. Yes, it's so delicious. It's so delicious. So this is roasted vegetables. Now this is the bowl that has me roasting all of my vegetables at this point. I roast I used to saute some vegetables, put a little bit of coconut aminos, saute them in some olive oil, put a little bit of coconut aminos. I don't saute my vegetables at all anymore. I roast everything. It's so flavorful. So the roasted vegetables are made with quinoa, vegetable broth, cauliflower, carrots, broccoli florets, Brussels sprouts, avocado oil, and this one has a cilantro tahini dressing. Fresh cilantro, avocado oil, lime juice, apple cider vinegar, tahini, maple syrup, garlic, and black olives. And the garnishes for this one, hemp seeds and fresh cilantro. Again, I couldn't find hemp seeds, so I didn't put that on mine. And I also didn't put fresh cilantro on mine, actually. So that's the second one we could do. The other one is the beetroot bowl. This one was very, 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 very delicious. Oh, you know what? Honestly, I think this was the first one I did, and then the green machine was the second one. This was so delicious. And I did them actually before I bought the bowl. I just called Rose and told her, tell me what's in it, and then I'll put it together. So the beetroot beauty bowl has butternut squash, sweet potato, carrots, coconut oil, curry powder, kale, lemon or olive oil. And then the dressing for this one is a beetroot tahini. And that has cube roasted beets, red beets, tahini, garlic, lemon juice, honey, ground pepper. It also has white quinoa, pomegranate seeds, and fresh garlic and cilantro. Good morning. Good morning, Stacy. So those are our three options. I'm not going to give us any other options. Well, there's one I haven't made. Oh, actually, I think I'll give us a fourth option. The one I haven't made is this one. That looks really good. I have not made this one though, so I cannot give testimony to how delicious it is or not. I would assume it's delicious because everything in this book seems to be delicious. But this is a sweet sesame rice bowl. It has rice, cooked brown jasmine rice, full fat coconut milk. Well, that sounds good. Soy sauce or tamari, rice vinegar, water, arrowroot starch, honey, toasted sesame oil, sesame seeds. Some people are allergic to sesame though, so maybe we won't do this one. Broccoli florets, coconut oil. Yeah, we're not gonna do that one. All right, never mind. Sorry, y'all. We're not gonna do that one. I can post this eventually. If you guys like it, I can share that with you. So those are the bowls that you said it's good. I'm thinking about time-wise and ingredient-wise, what's going to be the simplest ingredients to find. And that's why I'm saying, maybe not this one. So maybe what I'll do is post the bowl and the ingredients, and then you guys, and I'll have to put that in the poll, and you guys decide which ones. I'm not going to decide for you. How about that? And I will add that sesame tahini bowl, sesame blah, blah, blah bowl. So I'll put those 4 bowls as options. I will put the ingredients list, and then and you guys will choose collectively which bowl we're going to do for our Buddha Bowl session, which is January 16th. So it will be January 16th. And what we will do, shop for all of our ingredients. You can chop your ingredients in advance if you want to, or we'll spend the time doing it together. If we do the beetroot bowl, I may suggest that we roast the beets in advance. That takes a little bit of time, but I'll check it all out and see the timing, and then give you guys some prep work prior to our session prep work. I'll do all that, so that way we're not taking. You said it'll be like herding cats. No, it won't be like herding cats. You guys did the poll. I mean, it's just the most votes win. You guys did the poll, and when you did the poll, you know, some people didn't choose the 16th, but the most votes And you sounding like you complaining now, Suli. That sounds like a complaint. Remember, we're not complaining. You know, everyone here is a strong decision maker, and we will end up making all four. You can't make all four because we're not going to be there making all four. But I mean, you know, we don't all have to make the same bowl. But if you want me to talk you through it, I cannot be talking you through 4 different bowls at the same time. I could talk you through 2 bowls at the same time, maybe, but I cannot talk you through 4 bowls. So we're going to pick one. And if we want to do another one another day, we'll do another one another day. Anyway, but it's going to be very interesting. Very, very interesting. I love these bowls, and I haven't done one. This book, I would encourage you that once you make one, and we could try another one another day. Once you make one, or I could just post what the ingredients are. Once you make one, you'll want to make a second and a third and a fourth, and you'll want to have this book for yourself. Even if it's just to have great ideas on dressings to make. This book has soups in it. It has, and the food is so delicious. Look at this. It's so beautiful. All right. My grandmother used to say, can means that you are able to do something, right? So if we went up to my grandmother and said, can I do this? Yeah, well, you can. I mean, you're able to. You're not allowed to. Let's see. Does the recipe, let me look. So I guess by saying I can talk you through, I mean, I guess I could. So more importantly, I won't. I will not. I'm not taking on that work. I'm looking for the answer to your question, Pam. I am looking. Well, look at this salad, guys. That's a farmer's market chopped salad. Oh my God, that looks so delicious. What, roasted vegetables? Okay, I'm seeing if it has macro. It does not have the macronutrients. I'm just looking at one of these. It doesn't have the nutrients at all. No. That's important because, you know, just because it's roasted vegetables, right, that doesn't mean it doesn't have a fat content that you don't need to have, or a salt content that you don't need to have. I'm assuming that there is attention to health when it comes to putting these recipes together. I'm assuming that, but I don't know if that's a valid assumption. I'm still looking to see if the specific, okay, here we go. No, there's no nutritional information. It does tell you that this particular, like for example, the Green Machine serves 4. You have to put them in for each veggie. Yeah, it says you'll have to do that on your own. And if you do it for one of these recipes that we choose, you can share. Right? Sharing is caring. No. They do have some soups in here. They have. I was seeing if they have maybe no nutritional value. Or nutritional information. They have soups, they have desserts, a passion fruit, peach, and avocado salad. They have dessert, everything. Why are you talking to your ALF? Why am I talking to my ALF? Why are you talking to your ALF? Well, I don't understand. I don't understand what you mean. Why am I talking to my ALF? I don't have an ALF. breakfast bowls, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I'm very excited about this because I need to get back to making some of these Buddha bowls. I need to get back to how healthy I feel when I'm eating these. And it's really, the bowls are so filling. Now, I ended up not realizing that some of these recipes are only 2 servings. It's not enough for me. So like the Green Machine is 4 servings, but some of these other ones, maybe they're, like the Southern Comfort Bowl is only 2 servings. The roasted vegetable only serves 2. So, you said, why am I talking to myself? I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to you guys. The roasted vegetable only serves 2. So if you want to have, if we choose to do the roasted vegetable and you want to have enough for more than just you and Z, for example, 1 meal, then you would just want to double it so that you make enough to have it twice, to have leftovers and eat it again the next day or later on. Anyway, guys, I'm very excited about that. We're going to do that on the 16th. If there's anything else that you guys want to do, Suli has already asked that we do something. Look, I can't even remember. What did Suli ask? That we do finances again, taxes, that we do taxes. That Suli wants to help us, walk us through how to fill out your taxes. So we want to schedule that. And we'll schedule that. Let's see, taxes are due in April. So we'll schedule that for March. January, maybe we'll schedule it for February. We'll schedule it for February because you should get it done early if you can. So we'll schedule that for February. Everybody should have received all of their W-2s and tax documents by the end of January. And so therefore we'll schedule tax prep talk in February. Suli, give me a date in February that works for you. We're going to talk about emergency contacts again. I have to get back to making that emergency, that what your family needs to know booklet that was supposed to be putting together, and I started it and we didn't get it done. Elaine is going to do a one on prep on waist beads. So we need to fill our calendar up. We need to have, at least we used to have a guest speaker every Saturday and sometimes Saturday and Sunday, but that's fallen off. So we need to get back to that. We need to get back to bringing topics to the table that are important for all of us. Interesting, important, what you need to hear. Sometimes what you need to hear is not what I want to talk about. So if you let me know what you need to hear or want to hear, we can make that the topic for the day. And if you let me know in advance, we can plan for it. So we need, and then we have creatives at the table. We need to do another paint party with Diane. We need to do a craft night with anybody who wants to lead a craft night. We're doing cooking, we're doing crafting, we're doing finances, we're doing self-love, we're doing self-care. We need to maybe have another self-love, self-care, self-appreciation focus. So we're gonna just kind of go back through a lot of the things that we've already talked about. Actually, January, we should all start gathering our tax info so February we can get it done. Okay, perfect. Is that Suli saying no more baking? That's messed up, Suli, but you were the baking queen this weekend. You were the baking queen this weekend. You did your, can also do readings. Yes, we're supposed to do readings from Dancing Out Loud. So I'm going to start a feed, a thread. And I want you to comment on that thread. Don't send me any messages. Just comment on that thread, all of the different things that you want to talk about, see, hear about. Well, Suli, everything is fancy to you. Fancy is relative. It's all the perspective, from your perspective. So I'm going to start a comment thread. Please put in what you want to talk about. If you are to lead an event, lead a conversation, be a speaker in the conversation, please give me a date. So for example, Suli, we're going to talk about finances. We're going to do 2-part. We're going to do a January conversation on finances. Suli, pick a date for me. Pick a date, pick a Saturday or Sunday coming up really soon. maybe next weekend if you're available. Because we could talk about what Pam is talking about, preparation for your taxes. How do I prepare for getting my taxes in order? What do I look for? What documents do I need to gather? How do I organize it? So we'll have that conversation in January so that you can be working to gather all of what you need to gather and be prepared for the February tax prep workshop. Let's call it a workshop, where Suli will help us process through how to prepare our own taxes, right? So let's do that. Suli, give me a date. Suli, give me a date in January and give me a date in February. We already have January 16th taken up. I will try to figure out a way to put some sort of calendar up, right? So we can fill that calendar up with all the things we're going to do. Put whatever topics. If you want to do a reading from your book, Elaine, give me a date. Weekends, give me a date. Diane, if you want to do a paint party, give me a date that works for you. So on and so forth, right? Let's make tea time not just about Kai being goofy and coming to the table, talk about whatever the hell she wants to talk about. Let's make tea time really productive this year for all of us. I mean, I'm not saying it wasn't productive. Let me take that back. Tea time was very productive for me this past year. Tea time was, and yes, that's a good idea. We should go back to Small Business Saturdays. That's what we used to do. We need to go back to Small Business Saturdays. So we need to go back to the beginning. That's what we'll do. Back to the beginning. Business owners, come promote your products and services. So pick a Saturday. Pick a Saturday. I'm going to figure out a way to put up a calendar. Counting macronutrient. Speak English. How about that? Speak English. Speak English Sunday. Count macronutrients. Okay. So, fitness, just all kinds of stuff. We're going back to basics. We are going back to the basics. So all of the conversations that we had in 2020, we will have again in 2021, because we don't stop needing to talk about self-love. We don't stop needing to talk about wills. We don't stop needing to talk about our health because we talked about it once, so we don't need to talk about it again. No, those need to be ongoing conversations. Relationships. Yeah, I can host, but I can host, but I ain't got to. Relationships are not just about you and a significant other in terms of a romantic relationship. Relationships are, your connection with everybody. So I can't actually talk about relationships, just not romantic. I could talk about failures and successes. Sometimes your failure is your success. We'll talk about that. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Suli, I guess you did turn me around from my complaining moment. Thank you. Thank you, I guess. We can host a basic fitness session. No weights. Yes. Pam, you can lead that. Give me a date. Give me a date. We have Elaine lets us use her Zoom account. Her Zoom account allows as many people to join as possible. So sometimes instead of me coming to the table to talk, maybe sometimes tea time is food prep. Sometimes tea time is fitness, actual exercising, basic fitness. Now, I'm going to need to have a private conversation with Suli and Pam about what the hell basic fitness means, okay? Because them heifers, them beasties will be talking about basic 5,000 jumping jacks. You can do it. You can do it. This is basic. There are no weights. They have your arm falling off talking about this is basic. Anyway, resume writing. I mean, just everything, guys, everything. This tea time table, this tea time family has really, really, really filled my cup all year long. I know it has filled your cup. I want us to continue to fill each other's cups, right? And I'm not at the table with a cup today, but my cup overwhelmingly has water in it now, or more times than not has water in it. I do drink my morning coffee, which is new to me. I'm not really I wasn't a coffee drinker, but I'm enjoying having a cup of coffee. I'm drinking water more than ever. I'm craving water. Imagine that. Last year, this time I wasn't drinking water like this. Now I'm like, ooh, I'm thirsty. Where's my water? Ooh, I just want some water. I'm getting water in. It's so anyway, guys. I love you guys. The question is, what's in the cup? Yeah, water, WATAH, like Suli says, water. Okay. So I'm going to figure out how to get a calendar up. I'm going to figure out, maybe I'm going to do a Google Calendar and I'm going to share it on the page. And so you'll actually have to go into the Google Calendar. I'm going to figure it out and I'm going to put the directions on the page and you can go in and fill it in. What you're filling in is the date that you will co-host with me, the date that you will lead an activity, the date that you will come on this side of the table and talk to everybody about something that you have knowledge or skills with, okay? You don't have to be the bona fide, certified, doctorate expert. You are just willing to come to the table and share your knowledge. We can use our Zoom account if it's okay with Patrice. I have my mom's Zoom account we'll use. For all of the tea time stuff, my mom has allowed me access to her Zoom account, so I'll schedule it all through hers. And it's the same kind of access that Patrice has in terms of capability of hosting so many people. So rather than going to Patrice for that, I have access into her account so that I can schedule all the meetings. So I'll do that. But thank you, Pam. I'm sure Patrice would have been more than happy to allow us to use it, but then it just means that I have to go to her and ask her every time to schedule it, and I can go into my mom's account and schedule it. So I'll do that. Unless she starts saying, "Nah, yeah, I can't use my stuff. I'm taking my ball with me," but I don't think she'll do that. So guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you so much for turning my frown upside down. It wasn't really a frown, but it was just like, straight, not the frown and not the smile, but straight. Yeah, I had to have a come to Jesus moment. It's not called hacking when you give me access, Elaine. Learn the lingo. Suli knows how to use calendar in the group. Okay, Suli, if you can help me with that, please. If you can help me with using calendar in the group, that would be so useful. She's special. Are you hacking me? How's she gonna give me her code, her access code, her password, and everything, and then turn me in talking about she hacked me? No, heifer. You my mama. I can't say heifer. No, lady. trying to crack jokes and you ain't funny. Anyway, I love y'all. I can be your secretary. I'll organize the post. Yay, who is that? Who is saying that? Is that Suli saying that? Lord have mercy, please. Y'all heard her. Y'all heard me read what she said. Because I tell you what, sometimes I can't do it all. Okay, that was Suli. Suli said it. So Suli, can we please get that going? Can we get the calendar going? Please and thank you. Everybody throw Suli some love. I will not be doing it. Suli will be doing it, okay? It is on Suli. So if Suli doesn't get it up there, we are all holding Suli accountable because Suli has taken on this responsibility. Suli has stepped up. Suli has stepped up like, I got you, Kai. I got you, Tea Time family. Thank you. That's all right, Suli. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because I'm like in the shower sometimes. I'm like, damn it, I didn't post that. Okay, let me go figure out how to do it real quick. Doing too much. Anyway, thank you guys so much. I'm really excited for this tea time, for this tea time year, for this year of tea time. I want to remind you that we really are planning for a tea time excursion this summer. So please, even though we don't know where we are going right now, please start stacking your coins now so that you can definitely join us. I don't know where it's going to be. I don't know what it's going to cost. But how about you just count on a good $2,000? How about you just focus on put away $2,000 between now and June? And maybe that's going to be too much because I'm not trying to spend a lot of money doing anything. So that's probably going to be way too much. But if you put away $2,000 over time and then you have an extra 1,000, great, right? Anyway, please, please, please start putting together your funds now. Figure out how you can save towards your tea time excursion. This summer, we will be coming together. We will be coming together so that we can laugh and love together in one space and at one shared table, actually physically. That will be, I'm looking so forward to that. You guys have a wonderful, 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 wonderful start to the rest of the year today. Start to this week, which begins the rest of the year because we've all been on New Year vacation, right? Well, some of us. Let's get it started right. Have a wonderful, glorious day. Mind your COVID manners. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. Drink your water. Oh, no, sorry. Let me back. Wear your, okay, wait, sorry. I need to do it. Mind your COVID manners. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. Watch your distance. Minimum 6 feet. You can be further apart if you want to. But anyway, watch your distance and drink your water. Don't forget your vitamins, your vitamin C, your vitamin D3, your zinc, your elderberry. Don't forget. Keep your immune system in check. Have a wonderful day, guys. I'll see you here tomorrow.